What's going on, guys, and welcome to a brand new video. This is JDM Cars for sale in South Africa. I have no idea what episode this is, but I haven't done one this year, so let's call it Season 2, Episode 1. This is actually the second time I'm filming this. All of a sudden I just had this camera error. I'm using a Canon EOS M50. All of a sudden it just said card error, cannot write to card, and all my footage disappeared. Like, what the hell? Anyway, I'm going to run through this. I did mention in my previous recording that I'm not going to hop on too much information with regards to mods and all that because we have so many cars to cover here. So let's dive right into it. The first car that I'm going to be taking a look at is Niku. He's actually an Instagram friend of mine who has a 2JZ 300ZX. Absolutely crazy build. He's busy immigrating overseas and needs to sell his car ASAP. It's purple in color. He's got a big build, as you can see, huge turbo, a bunch of HKS bits. He's got an ECU master ECU. He's got about 500 horsepower plus that he's pushing. This photo is actually taken by Gareth Bargate. You all know Gareth. 525 horsepower, 645 Newton meters. It is crazy. Anyway, if you're looking and you're in the market for a 300ZX, this is the one to buy because it's meticulously looked after. And you guys know this channel. We're going to rate these cars out of 10. I'm going to give this car an 8 out of 10. Ooh. Moving right on to the next one. It's a Mazda RX-8. Now, bear in mind, this car and the next one to come up, they're not exactly JDM, but I did like the engine configurations in both. This one has a 13B from an RX-7 FD3S. Big front mount intercooler. Some cool wheels. Looks like it's been dropped a bit. Got a sound system and battery relocated to the boot. Big single turbo, big heat shield over it, and a bunch of other stuff. I mean, it's cool. I like that he's done this modification. I'm going to rate this car a quick 6 out of 10. We've got a Mazda RX-7. This is like a Savannah model. These were legally imported by Mazda into South Africa, and they're sitting in the Free State. The guy wants 125,000 Rand. This is a 13B Bridgeport. Big spec. He's got a massive turbo on the car. I don't know what size turbo it is. It just looks big. Maybe a GT45. Made 315 kilowatts and 406 Newton meters of torque. I think it was a 0.8 bar boost. Cool little setup. I like that it's an old car with a splash of new, with the whole engine modification and all that stuff. I like it. I'm going to give you a 6.5 out of 10. Let's move it up so we don't just look at Mazdas the entire time. Let's take a look at this guy. This car has been on the channel before in a previous for sale ad, and I don't remember what the price was prior to this, but I think it was about 105k, then it dropped to 95, and now it's sitting at about 70. It's got a 3S GTE in it, a whole bunch of stuff. It's got the gauges here, radio above it, cool steering wheel, cool pressure regulator, oil, catch can, front mount intercooler. It has to be front mount. Usually these things have got like a top mount intercooler. Big spec turbo, looks like a GT35, GTX 3582 maybe. Some paintwork damage, bit of dents. It's a good car if you want to get a project. So it is licensed. It is a 3S GTE. It's got a dictator management, 200 kilowatts at the moment, can go to 240. There we go, GT35 turbo. Cool, 70,000, not 75. Be a cool car if you want to pick up a project, something to work on, and perhaps daily this. Anyway, let's give it a 7 out of 10 because I kind of miss my own red Celica, which was the Carlos Sainz limited edition. Back to Mazda RX-7 FD3S. This car, there's no more price on here. That used to be a price. I think the guy wanted 220k for the car. Love this picture. There's a burn mark on the back. Typical rotary stuff. Wheels, I think, came off a standard version of the FD3S. I'm just not sure which one. Vent looks strange. Scuffs and all sort of stuff. Road rash on the front. I mean, it's neat, especially the engine bay. The engine bay is super neat. It's a lot neater than mine. My exterior is probably a lot neater than this car, but this engine bay is just really cool. That's an idea for me where I can put my AST, but I relocate it right to the back. Anyway, I need to get mine working again. I mean, it's an FD. I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. This car. this is where I landed. So anything after this car that I'm about to show you I haven't seen yet. I've just opened up all the ads. This car I was talking about, and then my camera came off with issues. It's a bit of an odd one. I mean, I think it's a GTS model. I don't know. It was likely an automatic before. We'll see if there's any dash pictures. I'll come back to the engine. No. There would be a little auto thing over here. I mean, you can just see it's missing the gator and all that sort of stuff. It was probably an auto, has been converted. Obviously the rear, not much effort put in. Change that to black, it'll make the car look a hell of a lot better. Put in an R32 GTR wing on the back, and styling just dramatically changes. Pull those little GTR stickers off, I mean, whatever. RB25. He must have some sort of an ECU in the car, because I don't see a MAF sensor at all, and the throttle body is not plugged in for some reason. I don't know why. Also missing this cam cover thing. I'm not sure, but the car needs a bit of work, and there's not much info on the ad whether it is a fully registered car or not. All we know is he wants 145,000 Rand. Based on everything that I've seen, and that we don't know if it's a Botswana car or a Zimbabwean car and not a South African car, and we can't register it. Not saying that this is, but based on the ad, I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10. Oh, this car is super cool. This is from another Instagrammer, Ho Builds. They have got a shop, I think it's in Port Elizabeth or East London. I don't actually remember. Super cool 200ZX. It's got a CA18 DET in it. Whole bunch of work. It's been bagged. It's been built as far as I know. Forged internals. GT 2560 turbo, 200 plus kilowatts. Big spec list. You guys can pause the video and take a look. He wants 135,000. Here's his Instagram page if you guys want to go take a look. He's got a YouTube channel as well. I think I'll just throw up a couple of videos. He's very good with his editing and camera work. Go take a look. Cool car. I gotta give this an 8.5 out of 10. Back to the Skyline R32 GTR. 3 pictures. Exterior looks great. I love the gunmetal. The engine, I don't know, but he's got stock intake, he's got MAFs. It looks pretty much stock. It just looks like he sprayed all the covers and the intake manifold. Battery hasn't been relocated like most. Looks like a decent build. Forged engine, newly built, not much info. I don't know what turbos he's running in the car. For all we know, there could be like GT 25, HKS 2530s or something. You don't know. 2860 Garrett's. Could be the stock turbos. He's got a stock boost control solenoid. Not much info. We don't even know what ECU's in the car. Because of the lack of information and the high-ish price, I'm gonna rate you a 6 out of 10. Oh, this Toyota Supra is OLX has got problems, so we gotta look at the small pictures. This Toyota Supra is very bright. It's purple. Mozambican registered, 100% legal in Mozambique, not here. TPR for 6 months, no, that is change of ownership. So you can register the car if you've got a residency in Mozambique or have worked there for a while, but you can't bring the car over. It's not a collector's item anymore. Long story. He wants quite a bit of money for it. He hasn't listed what it is. Is it a 2JZ GT, GE, what model is it, RZ, S, whatever. We don't know. It's also got a big wang gang and front bumper was modified. I don't know. Not much stuff in the ad. I'm going to give you a 4.5 out of 10. Another Supra here in KwaZulu-Natal where I live. I'm in Durban. This is in Pietermaritzburg. 450k for the car. It's a stock SZ. It's got a 2JZ GTE. It's got a 5-speed and blah 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 blah. It's got a whole bunch of muds in the car. Muds, not mods, not muds. T61 turbo. So it started its life off as a normally aspirated. It still is a normally aspirated engine with a turbo on it. So it's a NA-T they call it. 230 kilowatts. Now it's making 257 kilowatts apparently. Not being shit, just being upfront. I'm negotiable in viewing. If I can't get my price, I'm happy to keep it. Okay, fair enough. I mean, that's a OLX is bust. I don't know why I can't click. Oh my gosh, I can't click on all the pictures. Why do that tonight? I want to see the engine bay. Anyway, hopefully I can throw it on the screen during the edit, but I don't know. Oh, here we go. That's like an XL dump valve, homemade pipework. Oh, it's cool. It's cool. Big turbo. I'll give you a 7 out of 10. I like it. Alright, this one's pretty cool. This is a GTS4, the all-wheel drive version. There's a bunch of stuff done to it. There's an RB26 in it, big single turbo. Well, it's not that big. Pretty small exhaust housing and whatnot. Anyway, front bumper is like a molded version of the V-Spec. That's currently on my car, on the R32 GTR that I own. Big exhaust, got a Nismo badge in the back, good paintwork. Not such a fan of that wing, but it is what it is. We'll go through the small photos again. Interior is bland like every other car and every other Skyline, I mean. And it's got the stock seats. I think his carpets are pretty messed, or at least the flooring, what do you call that stuff? Sound deadening. It's got a sunroof. Cool. But he's relocated his battery to the back, exactly the same spot that I relocated mine. Cool place to put it. A lot of people put it over here. I don't know. Guess we had the same idea. I hope you weren't watching my vids and took ideas from me, because mine are pretty shit at times. Anyway, that's at 155,000 Rand. It is SA registered on the road, which is really cool. A little bit expensive for something that I would buy. Seeing as I got an R32 GT already, why would I want this? But anyway, I mean, I would want it. I've got to give you, because of the rarity and because it's registered and you put a lot of effort into this post, I'm going to give you a 7.5 out of 10. Ooh. This one has definitely been on the channel before. It has a huge spec list. You guys can just stop it right there. 330 kilowatts on the wheels on this MR2 SW20. Absolute beast of a car. No price. There's a price. 185,000 Rand. Decent for what it is. It was an original. Here we go. This MR2 is a genuine turbo. So it was a GT. 3S GTE turbo from factory. The vehicle was legally imported direct from Japan in 2009. So it's the real deal. It's not like my one, the G Limited. Don't make that mistake. This is the real deal. I got to give you, because it's a lot better than mine, and some coilovers or some drop suspension. Doesn't actually say, but it looks really cool, and it's not a T-top. A lot of them are T-tops that you'll find. I'm going to give you a 7.5 out of 10. And this is the last and final car. There's a Hawkeye STI in the background, but that's not what we're interested in. It's this FD with no pop-up headlights and a red badge in the front. Red seats. Are these the Mazda Speed seats, or have they just been recovered? I don't know, I can't tell. V-mount intercooler, huge bracket in the front. Don't know what dump valve it is, but it's cool, it's neat. I don't know about tape and stuff holding the vacuum hoses, but as long as it doesn't get burnt, I guess that's hundreds. It's got one of those like bent exhausts. Gosh, I forgot the name of that exhaust. It's not a Veil side. Someone in the comment section will tell me. It's REMMIA. That's the one. No one in the comment section needs to tell me anymore. I think that's an REMMIA exhaust. Strange wheels, don't like them. I don't know. Microtech management, like every other RX-7 that's been shown on here tonight. South African registered, 220,000 negotiable. Remember I said earlier that red one was 220,000? Maybe I was mistaken with this one. I'm not actually sure then. Cool, good price. Lucky man, you've got a FD and you've got a Hawkeye. No pop-up headlights. Sorry dude, you're getting a 6.5 out of 10. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for the video. Thank you so much for watching, really appreciate it. I will try and do this maybe every month, at least every month till the end of the year, then I'll take a little break again, and we see how we do. See how many cars come up for sale, and then we just take it from there. Guys, thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
you're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro, don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon, and I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're dreaming.